Well, you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. Test.
Test.
Test. Test. AI news here, you guys. So, as this technology continues to grow, I think they're finding it's going to become harder and harder to contain, manage, and keep under control, and with various properties and so forth. So the music industry is definitely more not as more at risk, but it's becoming more of a risk to be impacted by this technology. We've already had past stories where they've used AI to sound like various artists to make new music, which is not them, and certainly they're not benefiting from that. So that's a problem. There's a new story out. Some guy, let's see, it's just an artist named Glorb, Glorb.
Glorb.
He's anonymous, but he's made some SpongeBob Sqarepants, like rap type songs and videos using AI technology. He has no affiliation to Nickelodeon. He's using like the voice and the characters, and it's just getting tons of views and listens out there on social media. No surprise if not be able to reach him for comment. But it just millions of times. It's been streamed millions of times on Spotify and YouTube, and so an artist like this, I mean, he's being creative, but again, he's using properties that he has no permission to do so, right? And the stuff is out there. So, and he's not being shut down, right? So it's creating more and more conversation around this. Now, the last month, the Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed, that's just pretty clever, the Ensuring Likeness, Voice, and Image Security Act, known as the Elvis Act. Clever. Elvis was from Tennessee, as you know. So that's the first law of its kind where it's trying to protect the likeness and adding the voice to the realm that it protects, right? To try to help, give music artists some protection on this technology. So that's a lot of stuff here. So thoughts on this expanding
State of Tennessee
technology?
Also just passed a law banning chemtrails as well. So I don't know how far we trust.
I'm not saying Tennessee. A lot of southern states are extremely innovative in their laws that they're trying to pass necessarily across the board. But you know what I'm saying.
That's an understatement.
But certainly protecting music artists is I can get behind that one, right?
Sure.
So, but I don't know. So this is going to see. I think we're going to see more and more of this out there, especially if you see artists like this that is able to do it and not get shut down and not have the content taken down. I don't. This article here, they tried to reach out to Nickelodeon as well, and it didn't get any comments yet. So then you put a company like that,
too busy in litigation.
Well, yeah. Well, they got to make a decision. Yeah, you're right. With all this stuff you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
They'll have to make a decision on do we try to fight this guy legally? What do we do? Or just let this guy go? Because in some respects, it does bring attention to our characters. Right, it's not like it's negative content necessarily. It's kind of fun and funny. So maybe they're just kind of sitting back and saying, let's just kind of see what happens here. Maybe it draws more people in to buy SpongeBob merchandise or watch the show or whatever the hell. So I don't know. Nick, what do you think about this expanding technology and the risk to the music business and all this? Good.
It's all very strange. Like there's so many facets of this stuff that like we've never had to think about before, and it's just really I don't know. It's a lot. Like my head spins sometimes, just like with all the different like what's within bounds legally for people to do with AI and what's not.
It's a whole new world.
It is.
It really is.
I was what was it? There was this is related to the AI subject, but not really related to this at all. This week I was listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger on Taylor Swift's boyfriend's podcast, and he was the guest on the New Heights or whatever the Kelsey Brothers podcast is. And they were asking him about, they're like, the Terminator, all that stuff, that character, you must get a lot of questions like, what do you think about AI? What do you, and he's like, people do ask me about AI. And he goes, I'm not really that concerned about it. He's like, I'm not concerned with AI as much as I am concerned with just stupid people, really. And they were like, that's probably the best answer we've heard for that. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, there's just so many gray areas and blurred lines, and like you said, it's just a whole new landscape of things that we've never had to even. It's just non-existent. We never had to consider these types of things, and now
AI doesn't wake up in the morning going, "You know what I'm going to do today?"
Right.
It's the
people that control it.
Human beings that do this.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't think like you said, I don't think it's not a negative thing on the character of SpongeBob or anything like that. But yeah, at what point, when you're using AI to, somebody obviously was just like, this is a funny thing. I'm going to, make SpongeBob rap and right. But now that it's become a popular, and that's the thing. If he had used that just for his own personal whatever, but if you're posting it to things and getting it out there and people are latching onto it and it's going viral for, now it's gaining attention and now people are aware of it.
I mean, the difficulty is if he's not making money from it.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing. I don't know if he's making, but certainly he's getting a lot of views and things. So you can make money off of those. I don't know. I don't know that part. Maybe he's making money off his the amount of views he's getting on his channel or Spotify. I don't know how that works exactly, but it certainly can't hurt him for making some money in sort of off that property.
What's surprising is YouTube not taking something like that down. I mean, with some of the stricter guidelines that they have for stuff like that, if you sing a song,
it's an original song.
It goes, it's an original song.
Well, it was generated by AI.
Correct. That's right.
I mean, now it exists because of that.
Yeah, okay.
It's an original. He didn't take anything from Nickelodeon.
It's a gray area that we have to figure out, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, listeners, we won't rest until we do figure it out. The three of us here will get this figured out.
That's right. That's right.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hey there. If you like that video, or if you just like to watch us make fools of ourselves, please like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you back here.
Gravy.
So much more. And for our final segment, we will be discussing Music Mania. With WrestleMania on the horizon, we are going to be discussing our own personal wrestling cards of musicians. Stick around all the way to the end to Music Mania. So without further ado, one episode. Fuck. Episode 185, not one episode. Fuck.
You froze there anyway, so.
Oh, did I?
It did on my side.
That's, okay. All right.
Okay. I'll do it again. All right. Intro.
Intro for 185.